Hello, my name is Kelly, and you are watching the AU Review.
Welcome back to Australia. We're so stoked to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Well, first of all, I know it's been a while since Block Party has been in town. So, how does it feel to be returning to our shores with the band, or I suppose with the new faces in the band as well?
Yeah, if it feels good. It feels exciting. I always love coming to Australia to perform.
Yeah.
So, I think we're all very excited to get out there. We haven't played for a while, so I'm slightly nervous. I hope I don't forget everything, because that would be really embarrassing. But apart from that, yeah, I think we're all pretty excited.
It's really cool. I mean, to see how the Australian audiences have been growing and also kind of diversifying.
Yeah.
In terms of demographics and different types of music fans as well,
Hmm.
for not only Block Party but your solo music as well over the years. It's been really cool to watch. For you as a performer, can you notice the changes in crowds when you travel, especially?
Not not really. Not really. I think because we haven't. Because it's weird. The last time Block Party were in Australia, I think was in 2012. I came back to DJ, and then I came back to do like a solo tour. I think last year. So it was a very different sort of experience.
Yeah, different vibe.
Yeah, it
for
was
sure.
like a different sort of crowd, different sorts of venues. So I guess we'll see. Over the course of this run how the crowds have diversified.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, of course, this new dynamic of Block Party that we're about to be introduced to is something that's very exciting, and it's also really intriguing as well, just because you've got so many different individual talents that are in the band now too, which is really cool. I mean, I'm a fan of Louise's anyway, so
really?
I'm really excited to see her play. But for you, what's been a highlight of being able to have this new Block Party material kind of flourish, not only in the studio but now on live stages?
Yeah, I mean, I think the highlight, I mean, it's been fun playing with Louise and Justin. It's been fun playing the new material. That's something that I was really adamant about us doing. Before we started, was that because we are a new band now, we need to, it's really got to be about looking forward. I think I think though it will be easier once the album's actually out and people have a chance to like listen to it and sit with it and digest it, and they have a chance to just get the songs. But it's still quite a magical feeling when we play a song that nobody knows, and you can see you can see that everyone's just listening, and you can see if it's moving them and in how it's moving them. I think it was very humbling when we did a small European run of dates in like November, and that was the first time we played a lot of the new material, so it was cool. It was, I'm excited to share. I'm just really all about the new record, really. That's what I really want to get out there with people.
And I mean, there are obviously going to be those nervous and excited jitters that surround the release of any new record, but for this one especially, I feel like, when Block Party announced that there was a new album and then there was, some new members in the band, obviously there was a lot of conversation about it, because the fans are quite passionate. So for you, how do you kind of manage to keep your head a bit level and to keep everything in check when you've got all this kind of hype and passionate conversation surrounding it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, to be honest, I've never really paid much attention
of course,
to what people outside the band are saying. I think in this day and age, it can be like a double-edged sword that everyone it's like everyone has an opinion. I guess everyone feels that they're entitled to express their opinion, which is maybe something that didn't happen when I was like a 15-year-old music fan. So I kind of treat all that stuff with a bit of,
Sure.
Like I keep it kind of at arm's length. I don't think it's so important to know what your fans are thinking. It's the most important thing for me is, the reason I do this is because I want to express myself. Is because because I want to sing what I want to sing and I want to play what I've written. So I think it's maybe I think I try to keep that sort of stuff out there. But I don't know. I mean, ultimately, we've made a record that we're really proud of, and we just want to share it with people.
Yeah,
really.
That's cool. I mean, I suppose as a final note on the record, having watched not only the Bloc Party albums previous to this develop in terms of musical direction, but also seeing how you've taken your style of songwriting in general over the last few years. It's been great to see how there have been some twists and some turns, but there's a great amount of integrity and passion behind it. I love that. So
thank you.
What are you looking forward to the most about this record? Is there any kind of direction on it that you're most excited to express?
I mean, I think making this record was a very I realise now, after the process, and now having to explain it to journalists and whatnot, I feel that this record, Hymns, has been a very making the record has been a very personal journey for me, in terms of, I guess, the subject matter and where it's kind of come from. So I don't know, I'm just glad that I feel different now, having made the record, to the person that I was before we made the record, and in the process of making it, having to explain it to people, it's made me kind of question my own thoughts about spirituality, and I don't know. So I guess it's been a very important record for me personally, and I'm happy that I'm happy that I've gone through that journey. But I guess the most exciting thing for me now really is the idea of making new music. Really, it's the idea of coming up with music as a band. With Hymns, Russell and we kind of started the process together. Yeah. And Justin, brought Justin into the mix, but Louise wasn't really involved. So, now we're a band. Now we really have to learn how to write as a band. So that's kind of what the focus is on right now. At the moment, is just writing new material, and hopefully. I think the plan is that we'll probably try and do some more recording quite soon after this album comes out, because I guess we want to, really.
Yeah, I mean it's going to be a very exciting.
I shouldn't have said that, should I?
We can edit around it if that's supposed to be.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
But it is going to be cool to see how this new dynamic continues to evolve and continues to click together. It's going to be an exciting year ahead.
Yeah, I'm every time that we kind of get together and kind of write and jam, I'm amazed at the musicianship of Louise and Justin. I think they're incredibly talented players, and it feels like anything's possible with them. So I'm very optimistic about the future now.
Awesome stuff. Well, so are we, and we can't wait to see what the new show looks and sounds like. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.